All right, family. I mean, let me get straight to the point here. Hold on, let me send this link real quick to my homeboy real quick. And I'm gonna get straight to the point, man. Hold on, let me send this link, because if I don't, once I get to running my mouth, I'll probably forget. All right, family. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy in the building with my guy, analyst. We got smoked tonight. There's no other way to put it. We got our asses kicked. San Antonio came into the house, laid the smack down. They did what they was good at, and we paid the price. Okay? Now, I put out my keys to the game. Okay? My keys to the game. If you didn't see it, I made a video. Go check it, because I don't want nobody saying I'm speaking out of hindsight. Keys to the game was defend the 3-point line. I'm going to say it again. Defend the 3-point line. Did we do that? Hell no. Okay. What was my other one? My other one was don't let the Spurs, it was keep the Spurs below their assists per game average. They lead the league in assists. They average 29 per game. Guess what we gave up? We gave up 37 assists. The Spurs had 37 assists as a team. Okay? The only thing that we did do good was we dominated the boards. 18. We was +9 on the boards, +13 on offensive rebounds. Okay? But let me tell you something, family. I said this. Every loss that we get, I don't care how good Trey play, I don't care how good Collins play, Hunter, whoever, pick anybody. When we let teams shoot above their average from 3, we lose. We lose. They ended the game 56% from 3 at halftime, guys. Let me tell you something. It was so bad in the first half, besides giving up 42 freaking points in the first quarter, okay? At halftime, they were shooting 15% better from 3 than they were from 2.
That's terrible.
Thoughts?
I have no thoughts. We got out, and they. The issue with me is that we play the same defense. We don't make adjustments. We don't make mid game adjustments onto what you clearly see with what their strengths are. They can obviously hit the 3 ball. We're playing drop coverage defense to where we leave everyone open. We leave everyone open. We cover the paint, but we leave everyone open. We play drop coverage defense. It's embarrassing out there to see that we just give up so many points. It has nothing. Look, I was saying this on I was saying this on my halftime show. I said you may have a different opinion, but look, this here's how I feel. I know people are gonna come in the comments and say Travis should have made a trade. Travis should have made a trade. If you play the game the right way, you don't have to worry about anything. If you play defense and you actually are active out there on defense, having effort on defense, you're getting out there, you're staying with your guy, you're not getting beat. If you do get beat, you're communicating. Tell the next guy to step up. Or if Nate McMillan would switch out of the drop coverage defense, give other guys a chance. I thought Lou was available tonight, but clearly he wasn't. We had guys who can give you good defense off the bench just to be a pest on defense and pick up but buy some time with picking up some fouls so that won't be on your main guys. But he doesn't do those type of things. So to me, look, tonight I did see a heavy lack of defense, but I'll make this last point and then I'm gonna stop talking. But I want to say this: even if we went out at the trade deadline and traded for all these guys, all these great defensive guys, we traded for 5 the defensive player of the year guys or whatever. It doesn't mean anything. We're playing drop coverage defense and they're all in the paint. If they're all in the paint, it doesn't matter what kind of defender you are. You're gonna give up a 3, and you're gonna be flying to the bench to try to contest that corner 3. You're gonna be flying out to the 3-point line trying to contest that 3. And it's not like we have good rim protection either. So even if they throw it down low, we're still gonna find a way to get worked in the inside. So I don't understand what's going on here. We have to play the game the right way, and we didn't tonight. We did not play any defense, and that has nothing to do with even having new guys on the team or having the same guys. No defense. Defense is effort. That's all I got. I mean, it's just that simple. Defense is effort.
Man, let me tell you something, man. It's the same shit every night. That's why when I do them pregame videos, that's why I always say it. I put that in there. Rebounding, defend the perimeter, okay? And then there's usually one special thing that the team does that I pick out. So like tonight, I put a video. Do not allow, the Spurs are number 1 in assist. What does that tell me? That tells me this: they have more than one scorer. They don't depend on one dude to get a lot of the points.
And
even though they do have Murray, who had a freaking triple-double tonight. You can't, and I say that, you can't allow teams to do whatever they do good. You have to take something away. Okay? They average 29 assists. We let them get 37 dimes. They shoot 30. We give up 37% three-point shooting. That's at the bottom of the league. We allow teams, and I challenge anybody. Just start in January, or you could go to December. Every game we lose, those teams have shot better than their average from 3. So my question is this: if I see it, I got a couple questions. Why doesn't the fucking coach see? Listen. Why the fuck do we got a Trae Young, $200 million, Collins, $125 million, Capella another 60, Herter 60, Bogey $60 million. Hunter about to get re-signed. He making good money as a number 4 draft pick, right? Why the fuck do we pay these players and we play a fucking zone? This is the NBA.
Thank you.
Everyone can shoot over. How do you beat the zone? You shoot over it. So why would they even think? And you know what that tells me? That tells me that the players, it's one of two things, okay? It's one of two things, okay? They either don't know how to play defense, or they're just lazy. It's got to be something. Now, don't get me wrong, Nate McMillan, he gets some of this heat too. But at the end of the day, as we all know, the coach tell the players, this is the scheme. This is what you do. If this happens, you do this. If this happens, you do this. He can only tell them what to do. I don't even know if his scheme works because we can't even defend. Man, I saw one possession. I don't know. These dudes is hot from 3, and Bogey is running under screens. Why? Why? So why? Listen, they better be glad I wasn't at the arena because I would have been booing their ass. The fans should have been booing the whole fucking whole game. Boo! That's what I'd have been doing. If they was in Philly, they'd get booed. LA booed. Boston booed. This is total crap. That was a shitty effort from a team that's 15 games under 500. Terrible. Terrible. And people want to, and I just don't understand. I don't understand how this team, the Spurs, they shooting 70% from 3 in the first half, and people can point out, well, you know what? I don't give a hell about John Collins. When a team is shooting 70% from 3, everybody on the team fucking suck, bro. I went down the list. They had 8 dudes with a made 3. They had 8 dudes who had made a 3 in the first half. So let's stop it with these stupid player agendas, okay, and call it what it is. Every last one, the only one I would give a pass to, I give 2 people a pass because they look like they play hard. Onyeka, and I seen Gallinari trying to get his game on. But the rest of them cats, garbage. Every last one of them, garbage. That effort was terrible. You know what? I could almost take this loss if we was playing the fucking Suns. If we was playing some world beaters. But to lose like this at home by a team 15 games under 500. I can't wait to watch. I'm not even gonna watch the press conference until tonight because I gotta go smoke. So I don't lose because I can't even wait to hear what these dudes say at the press conference. What? Somebody need to call them out, man. Someone need to be like, hey, Nate, why the fuck are we running a zone? You got when our starting lineups out there, that's $500 million on the court. And we playing kiddie zone shit. High school defense. They can't play man defense.
And that to me is on Nate, because look at the Spurs played all the Spurs were man to man in the night. They never switched. We didn't get any good looks tonight because they were playing good defense. But let me tell you this: I don't want to hear anyone else say that DeAndre is our best defender. I mean, the dude.
Oh my God, what the fuck was he doing? Somebody put that up here today.
The dude,
Where
the
today?
dude, the dude was literally. I don't know what it was in the first half. Dude was sleep on a back door. He can't see man and ball at all. It's like he's lost. But look, the whole team is lost because here's the deal. And Nate McMillan, I get
Michael Green just said that.
Yes, thank you, Michael Green. Hunter looked very bad. Thank you. Because look, here's the deal. I am giving 50% of the blame to Nate McMillan and the other 50% to the players. But look, the 50% of the blame goes to Nate because you still have these guys. Look, you're in a zone, but you're dropping. So guess what? So when they set the screen and the guy goes around, the big is dropping. He's not coming up to contest the three. So guess what? Either they're gonna drive it and beat you because you're slow-footed, or they're gonna just take a wide open three. And they continue to do that over and over and over and over and over again. And Nate is sitting on the sidelines with the same face, calling, just wasting timeouts because he didn't make any adjustments. He didn't make any adjustments. He didn't do anything. He just didn't do anything tonight. It's funny to me because I got so frustrated in the Dallas game because we played the same defense. Now I'm just over it because I see what he's doing. He doesn't know how to coach defense.
You know what, simple. Bro? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't understand how Nate just fucking sits there. I don't get it. How can you just sit there and fucking do nothing? Like, if they're not doing, see, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the fucking doubt, right? So my thing is this: if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, take them out the fucking game and put in some players who want to do it. I bet Kevin Knox would have went out there and played defense. I bet Skylar Mays would have went out there and played defense. But all he want to do, like, motherfucker, this ain't the playoffs. Why he just running 8 dudes, 9 dudes? Obviously, these dudes that he playing can't play perimeter defense. Now, I don't know. Is it the fucking player who just can't play it? But Nate, he need to come up with something. Nate, and you got 10 fucking assistants. Do something. Come up with something. Mix it up. You could have threw it, like I said, Kevin Knox. Hey, go in there, give me some hard defensive minutes. And take the motherfuckers out who not doing their job.
Thank you.
I don't understand what is these coaches when they have loyalties to these fucking players. Maybe it's above my head. Maybe it's above his head. Maybe Travis Flink say, hey, I need to see these dudes on the court. But at the end of the day, Nate, we not making the playoffs. You might be unemployed. So you might want to play the players who want to go out there and leave it on the court. See, that's one thing. See, this is something I'm learning, right? Let me tell you what I've learned over my years and decades and decades and decades of being on this earth when it comes to sports, right? Places like Philadelphia, people bash their fans. But you know what? Or New York. But you know what? That's because them fans demand that them players work hard, come out there and leave it on the court. We don't do that. That arena should have been full of fucking booze. You know how much it costs to go to these games? And you see an effort like that? We are not in the position to be tricking off games like this. You know why? Because we did it the whole first half of the season. You bullshitted the first half of the season, Hawks. You don't have time to bullshit now. So, Travis, you better go get you better get on that buyout market. You better go down to the G League and find us some guards and wings who's defensive minded. Because what we got on our staff, what we got on our team and our roster, they not it. They not good enough. They are not good enough. Go get some players who want to put on a jersey, go out there and play hard. All these dudes want to do is score the ball. Well, guess what, guys? We got to stop the other team from scoring. This was just embarrassing. We was down 20 plus points to a team 10, 15 games under 500. I have no words, and I cannot wait to watch these press conferences so I can hear what they got to say. Let's see what the chat talking about, man. I'll start from the bottom. Curtis says our defense is as non-existent as the Rockets. You ain't never lied, Curtis. You ain't never lied. What Rashad say? Rashad say, hold up. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Rashad say, why you not calling out our leader, JC? What you mean? I call out the whole team. The whole team is garbage tonight. The whole team. And I don't understand what it is with some of y'all and these damn my favorite player bullshit. Y'all got these biases against certain players. Watch the game. It takes a team to get blown the fuck out. It's not just one player. What you want John Collins to do? What was Trae Young supposed to do by themselves? What was they supposed to do by themselves? Nothing. They had 37 freaking assists, guy. 37 assists. You know what that means? That means everybody on their team was getting buckets. You need the whole team. The whole team was garbage. Besides Gallinari, who was playing hard as shit, and got they Onyeka. The rest of them was garbage.
Put them in the starting lineup. Put them in the starting lineup. If the guys that are in the starting lineup don't want to play hard, put Gallo and Onyeka in the starting lineup. I saw the effort from Gallinari. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead, bro. You good.
I saw the effort from Gallinari today because everyone knows that Gallinari is slow-footed. He knows it himself, but I saw multiple plays where he was putting effort on the defensive end of the floor. Onyeka playing hard. And look, I just read a quote. I don't know if you want me to tell it to you or not, from Nate McMillan's press conference.
Go ahead.
And it is sickening. He goes, the position the position we're in and the urgency we need to play with, we were just flat. They just outworked us. They played harder than us. They executed better than us, and that happened for 48 minutes. This is just a surprise. Well, Nate, it's
a surprise.
What were you back there doing? Or were you not getting the guys? Well,
it's a surprise. He better be glad I'm not in the. I wish I was a press member, because I'd have been like, well, when you figured it out, why you didn't do something? Okay, listen. Okay, say they come in, they catch you off guard. Okay, boom. After the first 6 or 7 minutes, you ain't off guard, motherfucker. The first 6, 7 minutes, they had already drained 4 or 5 threes. So I would have been like, I wish I was reporting. I'd have been like, so what was your plan after, okay, you figured this out? And then I'd have been like, how long did it take for you to figure out they was working harder? You see what I'm saying? Nate coming with some bullshit. Yeah. Nate should have came out. This me. If I'm the coach, I would have came to that press conference. I'd have been like, hey, we got our ass whipped. We was fucking terrible tonight. Everywhere, they beat our ass in every facet of the fucking game. Shooting. Rebound. I don't care. I'm just saying shit now. But they beat our ass. You pick a part of the game, they beat our motherfucking ass in that game. And then I would have been like, I'm embarrassed as the coach. I'm embarrassed for Hawks fans who paid their hard-earned money to watch that garbage on the court. See, that's what I would have said. All this mumbo jumbo shit. They come in, they play hard, they did that, and we try real hard, but we keep playing hard. We all we got. We keep shut the fuck up with that bullshit, bro. This team was 10, 15 games under fucking 500, and you over here on some bullshit. With some bullshit, some PC stuff that don't nobody want to hear. I want to know why we got our ass whooped. And what was your plan to try to stop it? This is whack, man. My bad, man. Let me see what they talking about, man. Let's see what they talking about, bro.
That's all Nate has ever done. Oh, go ahead.
Let's see. Everyone is the problem, not a single player or coach. They all was terrible.
Yeah, the whole team.
Terrible.
The whole team.
JR say it's a report that say Dame will fill in for Gallo because of JC injury. Man, let me tell you something. The only good thing we got going for us right now, the fucking All-Star break is right around the fucking corner, bro. Because maybe these dudes need a break from basketball.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to go back and get their motherfucking mind right. They need to do something. Because all of them was garbage. Garbage. What Incog say? Clean house. Oh, you can't clean house. You can't clean house. The trade deadline passed, bro. We stuck with everybody. We stuck with everybody, man.
I gotta say, I just want to put this out there, just for you to think about. Like, look, when the trade deadline arrived, we were not playing, at least not this bad. So if you're the GM, I want you to think, if you're the GM and you just saw how well the guys played and you felt like the guys were starting to gel, and you say, you know what, there's really no offers that we could get. All right, let's stand pat. And then you see this. Are you going to take the blame? Now, I'm just saying, are you going to take the blame, or are you going to look at the players and like, look, it's simple. Play defense. Nate, you got to figure out something. Why are you running the zone? You should be man-to-man defense. If the guys can't stay on their own guy, take him out. I mean, so what's your assessment on that? Do you blame Travis for today's outcome? Because, I mean, I don't.
Let me tell you, man.
But I want to hear
what you tell you, when he says, oh, man, I like the chemistry, woo-woo, he's fucking full of shit, bro. Let me tell you what he meant. What he means is this. Motherfuckers made offers. He didn't like the offer. That's what the fuck that means. Them play. Hey, he got offers for all those players, okay? But it was a deal he didn't like. So he didn't make the deal. So then he turns around and then he feeds bullshit saying, oh, I like the chemistry. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You like the chemistry at the beginning of the season when we was getting waxed on that West Coast trip? You like the chemistry? Now, and I'm saying this all before the COVID shit hit. You like the chemistry when we was losing fucking 5 games in a row at the house? You was loving the chemistry? He full of shit, bro. All Travis do is lie, man. He lie all the time. Anytime he talk in public, he's lying. And anybody who in the NPC know I've been saying that, bro. He a liar. He lies. Let me tell you something, bro. If he was actually looking at the numbers, right? Listen, he didn't have to go out and make a big splash. What he needed to do was help us improve on the defensive end. That's all he has to do. He don't need to find a superstar because we got one. He need to find some wings, some 3-and-Ds, some guards who are defensive minded. That way Nate can now sub in players. Okay, this dude specializes in playing defense. Now, he didn't make a move. Now he need to be looking in the buyout market. And if he's trying to be stupid, cheap like he always is, he's fucking cheap, always dumpster diving. He need to cut TLC, cut fucking Dang, go to the G League. And I'm gonna tell you like this. What the boy DJ Incog said, this had to be a month ago. This was in December. Go get them dudes from the G League who play hard. Now, me and Incog don't agree on a lot, but he was dead on with that shit. Cause this effort I've been seeing since December up to today is garbage. No effort. Everybody tell me, hey, TAT defense is all about effort. It's all about effort. Then that means nobody on this team put forth no fucking effort. Zero.
I do think that, look, okay, so although I agree with you, I can't look. We can blame. I'm kind of put in a tough position because I do have to give blame to the person who is telling these guys to go out here in this same set, the same scheme that's not working. So, like,
analysts, if he telling them that, let me tell you, you know what that tells me? That tells me that he don't believe in these. He don't think they could play defense. Because if he thought they could, he would probably try to mix it up. But he probably like, these motherfuckers can't play defense. That's why he go to a zone. That's why he does it.
He's been doing it.
I don't know who said it. Somebody said it in the chat, man. These dudes don't know how to play defense. That's the problem. So don't get me wrong. We could blame Nate, okay? He get half this shit, right? But at the end of the day, he can't execute on the court. So he could come up with 50 million schemes. You know what I'm saying? And say, you know what? Hey, analyst, I need you to go on the court. I want you to do A, B, C, and D. I want you to do it to this standard. Okay? So then it's up to you to perform. Right? But we all know when players don't perform, coach is going to get all the fucking blame. Okay? And let me tell you something. I don't want to fire Nate McMillan. Okay? Because we ain't even had him for a year yet. We'll look like a silly ass organization. Firing the coach last Black History Month, and then gonna turn right back around, fire another black coach on Black History Month. We look crazy. We look crazy doing that. But what I would like Travis to do, get us some fucking talent. Get us some people who play defense. What you got, Anderson? Now you got to cut me off, bro, because I'll get on the roll and I'll talk forever.
I don't care what month it is. If look, Nate McMillan does not. He is. You're right. By the way, as far as the execution, the guys are not executing. But the issue is Nate. If, in my opinion, this is me. If he did not have confidence in these guys, to play defense, he should have walked himself to Travis's office and said, Travis, none of these guys play defense. Same way Chauncey Billups walked up to the front office and said, I need defense because I'm a defensive coach. We need defense. That's what Nate should have did. He didn't do it. You know what he also said after the trade deadline passed? He said, well, I just don't expect, I like that we kept our roster and cool, calm, and collected. No, Nate, because you are not engaged as a coach. You are not engaged in the game. You are not, he comes up with a plan, and if it doesn't work, then we'll ride it out the rest of the game and hope that it works. He doesn't make any on-the-fly adjustments, any on-the-fly in-game adjustments.
Okay, so
and that's the issue.
I'm gonna ask you this, chat. I gotta learn how to put a poll up. This for analysts and this for everybody in the chat, man. Who deserves most of the blame? Nate McMillan. Matter of fact, I'm going to put them all together. The coaching staff and front office, which include Travis, or the players? Who you got? Just type in players, or you can say players and say front office. Players, front office. Who gets most of the blame for tonight's performance and these other damn performances? Because guys, let me tell you something. You go back and look, and I've been saying it on every show. Go look at the 3-point shooting. Go look at the 3-point shooting. We getting killed. We getting murdered. Okay, Jordan say the players. Jay say Nate. The players from Cruz. Players. In-car say Travis. You see that right there, analysts? Right there. It's hard to have energy when they're making shots. No shit, Trey. What the fuck? Stop them from making shots. How about we do that? Good defense turns into offense.
Yeah, you get out in transition, and that's what we lack.
Stop them from scoring. That's our problem. But it's hard to have energy when they're making shots. So, but what happened to the energy when the game starts? You ain't making shots when the game start. I mean, what? Sound like that sound like some BS to me. That sound like some BS to me right there. This is we are terrible at defending the perimeter. That's why I suggested just give them the twos.
Yes.
Give them the two. Let me pull up something. I'm finna do some math real quick. Now,
we
y'all
always
might have to
surrender
help
3
me.
balls.
Y'all might have to help me because I'm old, so my math ain't that good. But they hit. Hold up, guys. I gotta tell y'all this, man. Bro, they shot exactly the same percentage from 3 that they did from the field. They were 56% from the field and 56% from 3. But let's see. They shoot, their average, guys, is 35% from 3. So let's see. If I take out, let's see, God dang, man, they was fucking light night. Keldon Johnson, right? Keldon Johnson is their best 3-point shooter. And if you go check out my pregame video, I said it. Guard Keldon Johnson. He's their best 3-point shooter. Guard him. We didn't guard him. He was 6 for 8. So say you take away those 6 threes, right? So that's 6 times 3. That's 18 points. And you turn those into 2s. You save 6 points. So now your score is 130. Your score is 130 to 121. You take away McDermott, 3 for 5 from 3. You turn those into 2s. 3 times 3, that's 9. 6, that's another 3 points. So now the score is what? 127, 121. Okay, you see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm going? If we can defend the 3, we will win these games, guys. But for some reason, the scouting report got to say, hey, the Hawks don't guard the 3. Just shoot that shit. They're going to let you shoot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the chat talking about. My bad, guys. I know. Hey, there you go. Solution said everybody got paid. I mean, bro, we got our starting 5, bro. That's $500 million on the court.
Well, here's my rebuttal to everyone got paid.
Go ahead.
You got to think, guys. You still got to think. Fresh off last year, we came off an Eastern Conference Finals run. I didn't expect the guys that got paid. I mean, you say it all the time. If we didn't go, would they have gotten paid? We had just come. We were 2 games away from going to the finals. Of course, these guys are going to get paid. But here's the deal, and here's what I think. You get paid and you feel like you're good. You get past the trade deadline, you think you're good. I'm telling you right now, I here's why it's so hard for GMs. This is why GMs are never the first one to go. This is why the owner is never quick to get rid of a GM. It's because it's hard to blame a GM for the actions of the players on the floor. I do agree that Travis should have made somewhat of a move, but I wasn't worried because I said, you know what? I said, and Nate even said this himself. He said, I have to get these guys ready to play. He said there's no excuse for chemistry. He said, I have to get these guys ready to play after the trade deadline. He did not. So that's why it's kind of hard for me to blame someone, yes, who constructed the roster, but these are NBA players at the end of the day, getting paid millions of dollars to do what? Embarrass themselves, waste fans' hard-earned money. I mean, like you said, I mean, and I understand, I get the Schlink hate. I am with the Nate hate, but it's all about who's on the floor, who's constructing the game plan, and who's making adjustments, because no one's making adjustments. If this guy hit three threes in 2 minutes or whatever, you should be making an adjustment and running him off the line. He should not have the ball anymore. Force the ball out of his hands. But we don't do that because we don't have the right personnel, which we need to address in the offseason, by the way, and see what we can do in the buyout market. But to be honest with you, Nate McMillan is his stubbornness is really costing us. The lack of adjustments. You look at other coaches. You look at who our prior coach, 2 coaches ago, Coach Bud. He adjusts on the fly. He calls plays for his guys due to the situation. And Nate doesn't do that. He lets the guys play. He lets Trey do whatever. He lets Bogey dribble the air out the ball. He lets Hunter throw the ball out of bounds every play. He
Because
does
they're
not
not
do anything.
playmakers, bro. See,
They're
watch
not
this.
playmakers.
Watch this. Now I'm gonna push back on your signing players, right? As a general manager, and I might not have said it in here, but I said it in New Pack City. And I said it because New Pack City, they got a podcast that I go on every Wednesday. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. I'm going to put the link up. But I said this, man. As the general manager, it's your job to make sure you do your due diligence before you hand out big money based off limited success. What do I mean? Before that conference finals run, we ain't did shit. Nothing. Nada. Except going to the freaking lottery. So that's why I said when we made that run, was it a real run or did shit just happen to go our way? Listen, Travis Slink set himself up for failure. Because let me tell you, like with John Collins, right? He already knew he was going to give Collins that money. Why do I say that? Because when he was like, oh yeah, and John sacrificed for the team, that tells me, oh, you've been talking to Collins. If not Collins, you've been talking to his representative. Because if he didn't think Collins was worth that money, why didn't he trade him? I think he already told Collins' representation, hey, we gonna make this shit happen. With Clint Capella, he drunk the Kool-Aid. He didn't have to extend Clint Capella. Clint Capella had a whole nother year left on his old contract. He didn't have to extend Herter. Herter had a whole nother year on the contract. So what's that telling me? That's telling me that run we made, he drunk the Kool-Aid. He should have held back and was like, I need to see y'all do that shit again before I issue out this money. But the thing with Collins, he couldn't sit back like that because Collins was on the last year of his deal. And I'm going to tell you something else. I don't think that he really believed in John Collins. Why he didn't extend John Collins in year 4? Why did he wait for Collins to play out his whole rookie deal to extend him? He didn't do that shit for Herter. He didn't do it for Trey. So that tells me, oh, he must don't really got no faith in Collins. That's why Collins had to do that final year, what they call it, prove it deal. That was a prove it year. But Collins was like, I'm gonna sacrifice so we can win. So Travis keep effing himself over instead of being patient and letting stuff unfold. Because this is Trae Young, what? 4th year? This is 4th year, right? So 1, 2, 3. This is the year we should have been making a run. But Travis, he responsible for this shit too, just like all of them. Why? Let me tell you, if I'm the coach, my best relationship shouldn't be with my star player. It should be with my general manager. Why? Because that way I could tell him what I need. This is what I need to run my concept, to run my scheme. I need these type of players. I don't need what you think, what you like. So when your general manager and your coach not on the same sheet of music, you end up getting players you're not going to play. Why do you think Dang don't play? Why do you think that TLC don't play? Because he don't want them. Because they garbage. But who went and got him? I put money. Nate McMillan didn't say, hey, Travis, hey, go get me TLC, man. He nice. Hey, Travis, go get me Gorgie Dang, because I think he going to be a difference on this team. Hell no. He would have got them clowns. And that's why I was like, are they talking? Is the general manager and the coach on the same sheet of music when it comes to personnel?
I know that Nate did advocate strongly for DeLon Wright. I do know that. I do know that.
We had no choice. Why? Because our backup point guard got fucked up from the vaccine. So we had nobody. We had no choice. Trey was the worst defender in the NBA last year. We had no choice. We had none. And Travis, what you mean Travis signed Collins? Yeah, he signed him. I just said that. But it's not the point that he signed Collins. It's the point, it's the fact that if you was going to sign him, I wouldn't have waited till the last year. I would have signed him year 4. When you sign your players early, you usually get them for cheaper. But before you do that, you got to have faith in the player. Like, okay, you know what? This guy right here is going to be with me for another couple years. I'm going to go ahead and sign him now. The exact same thing he just did with Kevin Herter. The exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. And then, you know, Incock say Collins not a max player. You know what? He may not be. I mean, it's a whole bunch of people making $40 million. That ain't worth it. Russell Westbrook, Tobias Harris, they $40 million players. They ain't worth $40 million. But guess what? He wouldn't be getting max money if Travis would have signed him earlier instead of waiting. That's what happened when you roll the dice. And then you should know by the trade deadline if you're going to sign a player in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to sign him in the offseason, trade him. Because when he didn't trade Collins last offseason, he had no choice but to keep him. Because he would have looked like a fool letting Collins leave for free. Just like he let Sapp leave for free. Who else left? A whole bunch of people left for free.
That was Bud.
This is bullshit. Well, no, he let Sapp leave. He didn't even offer Sapp a contract. That's Travis' fault. But see, that's what I be saying, man, because people, bro, this whole team needs, they know what they need, bro? They need to take 2 weeks off from basketball, man, and get their mind right. What'd he say? Collins asked for max. And watch this, Rashad. Hey, God, I want $1 million. Guess what, Rashad? I don't have $1 million. See how easy that is? He ain't have to max him. And that's what I'm saying. If Collins, think about it, guys. If Collins asked for max money, and in your head, you're like, this dude's not worth $25 million, what should you do at the trade deadline then? Maybe you should trade him. Maybe you do that. But he didn't do it. So now you have to sign him, or you're going to look stupid having a 20-10 player leave your organization for free. Come on, man. Bro, it's fuck ups all through the organization, stuff that could have been nipped in the bud or stuff that could have been fixed. Just like the rebounding. We was getting killed on the boards in the conference finals. Did he do anything in the offseason to help that? No, he did absolutely nothing. So what did he say? Dallas was going to give him max. If you don't give him max, you lose him. That's what I'm saying, Rashad. So if you the general, think about it, Rashad. If you're a general manager, right? If I'm the general manager, right, and an analyst here is on the last year of his contract, and analyst said, AT, I want to make $25 million a year. If I don't think he's worth $25 million, I'm going to trade him because I already know I'm not going to give him the money. But if I don't trade him, I have to keep him because I don't want to lose a top talent for nothing. Why do you think the Nets just traded James Harden? Because he told them he is going to leave at the end of the season. And they did not want to lose him for nothing. So they said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what we can get from Philly and get all we can. But, bro, pick somebody. Pick somebody on the team. They suck at something. They all contribute to us getting our ass whooped tonight. And they all contribute to us about to hit the All-Star break. Who knows how many games under 500? So, I mean, y'all can say whatever. He ain't this. He ain't that. Okay. Well, let's go through the numbers. Let me see. Boom. Hold up. Let me pull up these stats. Okay. Let me see. So, Collins is not good. Okay. He not worth $25 million. Okay. What did he give me tonight? 4 fucking points. Okay. That ain't... And then he got hurt. Well, he only played 20 minutes. Capella, he gave me 13 points, 11 rebounds. Hunter gave me 10 points. Herter gave me 14 points. Trey gave me 18 points, 11 assists. I need more than that for a $200 million player. You a max player. I need more than 18 points and 11 assists. And I'm going by y'all logic. Because
I agree with this. I was gonna say I agree with this one person said. It said nothing is earned by the players. Player time is given, not earned. That's very true. Nate does not make the guys earn the playing time, and that's one of the things I don't like Tibbs in New York. But that's one of the things that Tibbs does is the guys are earned. Why do you think Cam didn't get minutes right away? Why do you think it just didn't throw him in a rotation? Because he didn't earn his minutes. He said he has to earn it in practice. And once he earned the minutes that he got in practice, he got those minutes. And that and ultimately that falls on Nate. Look,
Tibbs, right? Tibbs, he forced to play Cam Reddish, bro. He don't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean they give up a first round pick for him.
when you trade a first round pick, that dude got to play. Bro,
Yeah.
all the New York media, they all on his ass, bro. Why you not playing this guy? Not because they think he good. It's because they gave up a first round pick for this dude. And Tibbs is like, bro, but you didn't. I still got my regular rotation. And then guess what? Now D Rose coming back, but you know what? They finna tank the season anyway, so he probably gonna get way more burn now because they finna give up on the season.
Or they're probably
You know
going to
what
end
I'm
up
saying?
waiving. Or they're probably going to end up waiving Kimball Walker. Look, if Tibbs,
Oh yeah, he's terrible, man.
yeah,
Terrible.
yeah. I mean, Kemba is nowhere. His knees are just so shot. It is just terrible. But Nate is. I'm gonna look. Like I said before, I'm giving Nate most of the blame here because everything you said, by the way, I agree with. But Nate, for tonight, he's responsible for this. He didn't. I don't know why he talked about we came out flat and I was surprised. You shouldn't have been surprised. The way you prepared the guys and the way they came out, and you must have been back there with music on or something.
Man, he be on that fucking Nate be on that damn Zen shit, man. Like, I need a motherfucker when we getting the ass whipped. Like, I'd have been, bro. If I was the coach, bro, I'd have been getting fucking. I'd have got thrown out the game, bro.
Why
I would
not?
have got thrown out.
Why
And
not?
I probably would have got thrown out because I probably been I'd have threw a ball at my own player. I threw the ball at their ass. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I don't know how old some of y'all is. I'd have went old school on them. I'd have took my motherfucking chair like Bobby Knight and threw that shit on the court. That's how disgusted I would have been. Nate McMillan, man, he on that Zen shit, that Phil Jackson, that shit. What the fuck is that? Today's players don't respond to that bullshit. Everybody stay calm. We're gonna make it. Relax. That's why they come out flat. Cause you on that Zen shit.
Yeah.
You need to have them boys turned up when they come out in the court. That's what you need. That's why they come out flat.
and locked in. The guys are not
He
locked
out there,
in.
he in the damn office burning incense and shit and candles and listening to goddamn New Edition. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on, what did dude say? Nobody was saying none of this last year. Hey guy, let me put you on to something. Last year this time, do you know what our record was? Last year this time, we was 14-20. We were saying the same thing about Lloyd Pierce. We were saying the same thing about the team. What are you talking about? See, you can only pick the playoffs. That's it. That's all you could do. Well, y'all didn't say nothing during the playoff because we was winning. What we supposed to say? Hey, man, hey, we just beat the Knicks. Fire the coach. What? That makes no sense.
We beat Philadelphia. We're not supposed to be here. Get rid of Nate and blow up the whole team. Look,
at the end of the day, what's his name? Trey Beast. At the end of the day, bruh, we didn't win a title. So it doesn't matter.
And that's a disappointment. So.
And I don't know how old are you or how long you been a fan. Let me tell you something. I'm finna tell you right now. What's today? Today is the 11th. In 6 days, okay, I'm going to be 45 years old in 6 days. I've been rooting for this team since 87. So anything less than a championship for me is bullshit. I don't even know why we hang stupid ass division banners up anyway. No one does that. Ungrateful. I've been rooting for this team probably longer than you've been alive. I've been rooting for this team forever, my whole life. And all you can say is, you didn't say nothing during the playoff. You crazy? You crazy? I'm here supporting the Hawks when you ain't. Where was you in 2000? When we won 13 freaking games? Where was you when we was drafting Josh Childress? Where was you when we wasted picks on Marvin Williams? Wasting picks on Sheldon Williams. Josh Smith just doing whatever. Fuck out of here, man. I don't give a fuck about that playoff run, bruh. I want a championship. Anything from me, anything less than a championship, I don't care. Now, you may be a newer fan, so you might have got all excited. Oh, we need to play. La, 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 la. I don't care. When we make it to the finals, then I will get excited. But until then, I don't care. I want to know why this team cannot play perimeter defense. Because if you look at the stats, that's what's killing us. Come on, man. Come on. Cats love coming in here. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something between cats like you and like Laker fans. Laker fans, right? And how many championships Lakers got? They got tons of championships, right?
They want more.
And guess what? Bruh, they have Kobe when Kobe back in 2000, what was that, 5? They were so bad. Kobe wanted to get traded. Them Laker fans, they didn't care who was on the team. It was Kobe, Smush Parker. You think them Laker fans was like, oh, we feel so bad? Hell no, they was like, we want a fucking championship. And if we ain't competing for a title, the season is a loss. So why do we as Hawk fans gotta settle for minor stuff? Why we gotta settle for below average and be happy? Oh, I'm so happy we made it to the conference final. What? Let me look. Somebody go into State Farm Arena and look up and tell me if you see a runner-up Eastern Conference banner.
Nope. Been there plenty of times. I don't.
Keep your receipts, dog. Because let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm here when the Hawks lose. I'm here when they win. I get credit where credit is due. Okay? Point blank, period. But cats like you, Trey Beast, y'all be loving minimal success. Minimal success. Like we're an expansion team or something. We've been in Atlanta since 64 with 0 finals appearances. 2 conference finals appearances. We just won our first conference final game last year. But you excited. You excited about that. Oh, we made it. We made it to the second round, the third round. You can't argue with no other fans with that shit. They be like, what your team did? Oh, we made it to the conference final. They gonna look at you like you crazy. First words out their mouth. How many rings y'all got?
Yeah. And we don't even have one in Atlanta and this franchise history. We hadn't won one since we were in St. Louis. And that's the old banner with all the dust on it that you'll see hanging up in State Farm Arena. The one far to the left. Yeah, that's the only one. Other than that, all that stuff is 2015 division. And then there's more player retired jerseys than there is accomplishment banners.
Hawk fans should be pissed off, bro. You should be pissed off. But you be excited over that stuff. Oh, look what we did. No, you can't. As a Hawks fan, you can't even argue with Laker fans, Celtic fans, Knicks fans. Hell, you can't even argue with Raptors fans. They got a championship. Come on, man. Where was you when we was making a run? We was the number 1 seed and we lost to the fucking Knicks. With Mutombo, Mookie Blaylock. Where was you when we was making a run and our stupid ass GM Pete Babcock traded our fucking best player of all time for fucking Danny Manning, who ended up leaving after the season once we got eliminated and we was the number 1 seed? Where was you? Because if you got excited, if that run we did last year was a standard for you, that's not a standard for me. I've been rooting for this team too long. That's not a standard championship. That's what I want. I don't want nothing else. I don't care about all-star appearances. I don't care about the slam dunk. I don't care about the three-point shooting contest. I don't care about that stuff, bro. Maybe some of y'all younger cats and newer fans care. I don't care. I went through that already with Dominique. Yay, Dominique won a slam dunk competition. Yay, Dominique in the all-star game. No championship. 0. So don't ever, bro, don't come and try to tell me, bro. Don't come and tell me that I'm wrong because I'm demanding excellence from this team. Somebody got to demand excellence from the team. Shit. I'm telling you, man, listen, bro, I done root for this team for too long. Somebody come and question me, man. This team looked like shit today. Garbage. They look like shit against the Raptors. Garbage. We look like crap against the Mavericks. Their best player didn't play the whole third quarter, and we lost to a bunch of backups. Come on, man. And you satisfied? You take that stuff? You're going to sit here and tell me at the beginning of the season, at the All-Star break, if I would have said, hey, man, at the All-Star break, the Hawks going to be 26 and 29, you would have took that? You'd have been like, oh, that's cool. Hell no. Y'all, some of y'all, man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on now. I demand and expect excellence. Listen. Especially after these cats got paid. Once you get paid, you got your bag. I expect excellence. Just like nobody say shit to Laker fans when they demand excellence. When Celtic fans demand excellence, when Philly fans demand excellence, no one say shit to them. But when a Hawk fan say it, oh, man, you tripping. No, I ain't tripping. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, the goal is to win a championship. You can join. You want to come on the show? You come on here with me and analysts. Come on up here. PM me, bro. I'll send you the link. Come on up here. Come on up here. This for the fans. My bad, analyst. Go ahead, man. I tell you, man, I'll get started, bro. I'll go on for hours, dog.
I was going to say, it's pretty sad that not even our head coach has as much fire. He don't have any determination. He's just out here. It's just another job opportunity that he got. And, I mean, he's proven to me why he got fired from. I mean, he's showing me why he got fired from Indiana because of his inconsistencies. And look, to go back to what you said, look, we have to Eastern Conference Finals, okay, but last year we had a true chance. Look, did you hear Gallinari in his exit speech? He was mad. He was mad. He wouldn't even, he didn't smile. He didn't say, we had a great year. No, he said, we had a chance to get to the finals and we didn't. He said, it's disappointing and we need to move on to next season and figure out a way to get back there and get to the finals and win a championship. Gallinari is not 27, 28. Gallinari wants to win now and he's going to do, hence why he and Onyeka, well, I mean, Gallinari played with energy tonight. Gallinari usually plays with energy because he knows what it takes. We don't have that many guys on the team that have that hunger and that fire to win a title, and you will never have the type of hunger to get another one unless you get one. Why do you think LeBron James is up here putting super teams together and KD is up here bringing all these guys to Brooklyn? Who wants to go to Brooklyn? But they want to win a championship because they got one and they got to get another one. Same thing Doc Rivers said. He said it's not about legacy. He said once you get one, you got to get another one. And that's what these guys don't have. I'm kind of interested to see what the the player ratings are going to look like.
0 shit.
Yeah.
I sent the link. I want for y'all to come on up here. Come speak your piece. Here we go. Here come Trey. Here come Trey Beast. Let's see. Okay. Here come Trey Beast.
Whoa. Before you say anything, bro. I don't want you
Hold
to
up. I'm
think
just
I'm
trying to
being
fix the
disrespectful. Listen. I
hold
don't
on, give me
want you
1
to think I'm
second. Give me
being
1 second. Let
disrespectful.
me
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not saying you're wrong for feeling the way you feel. You feel what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you were bringing up organizations that have shown in the history or in the past that they can win championships. You feel what I'm saying? Their general manager, the higher ups have done what it takes to win championships. You feel what I'm saying? I'm 30. So you're right. You have been repping the Hawks longer than me, but I've been a Hawks fan since I've been alive. You feel what I'm saying? Since I could understand what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just like you said earlier, this time last year were we not worse?
We was 14 and 20.
Huh?
We was 14 and 20.
Exactly.
So we was 6 games under 500.
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, if you look at it, and if we weigh in on last year's versus this year, I mean, we are in a better situation than we were last year, and we did better than we're expecting to do this year, right?
Wait, say that one more time.
I said we're in a better position than we were in last year, and we did better than we're expecting as of right now in this moment, right now, today at 11:06. We're not expecting us to win no championship. Not even last year. Nobody expected them to win the championship. There's a possibility. If we would have got out of the East, I think we could have beat the Suns. I honestly do think we could have beat the Suns. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you. Now let me
the run was.
Go. Let me say something. Let me ask you this.
I'm listening.
So it's Trey, right? Trey?
Yep.
Okay. So Trey, you telling me at the beginning of the season, your expectations was for the Hawks to be below 500 at the All-Star break?
No.
Okay. That's okay. Now, let me ask you another question.
Uh-huh.
So after we paid all the players, Collins, Trey extension, Herter, extended Capella.
Right.
You didn't expect more than what you're seeing right now?
Of course I did.
That's why I'm mad, my guy.
Listen. I'm a diehard Hawks fan. I'm a diehard Atlanta fan, period.
Me
All
too.
Atlanta sports. I'm diehard for it regardless. I'm going to expect more from my team. But off of 1 year, I mean, literally the year before, what did we do?
We did nothing. We was in
the
the lottery.
Nothing. So,
lottery.
I mean, so if, all right, put it like this. I use this analogy. If we speaking on the Hawks being a baby, right? Okay. When a baby starts crawling and they stand up and they take their first couple of steps, does that mean they know how to walk? Or that means they are learning how to walk?
They learn how to walk.
Exactly. So would you consider last year being the first couple of steps to learning how to walk?
I think last year, it wasn't all us. It was the help of, let's be honest here. Let's keep it real. And I've said it before.
All the way.
I give credit to our team for beating the Knicks. The Philly series, let's be honest, bro. It took them to fold 2 games.
So you don't think
let me finish.
Okay.
It took them to blow 2 20-point leads for us to win. Okay. So that told me that we're not a dominant team.
Right.
We was resilient, but we wasn't dominant. Okay, dominant will be like the Warriors, how they just run through the playoffs and go to the finals, right?
Right.
We was resilient because we was getting our ass whooped twice, but we hung in there. We came back and we took Game 7. But before Travis gives out all that money, he should have thought about it. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Trey. Just like with the Falcons.
Uh-huh.
Did you diehard Falcon fan too, right?
Yeah, die hard.
Let's be real. People only mad at Matt Ryan because he make a lot of money. If Matt Ryan was making rookie money, no one would give a fuck, right? They only mad because that's all they say. Matt Ryan make $44 million. We can't even cut him because his dead cap is $50 million.
You right, but you right. I'm gonna let
so
you.
What I'm saying is, when you hand out that money, and let me know if I'm wrong here. When you give out all that money, regardless of where you think you should be at, expectations go up when money gets put out. Right?
Correct.
And I'm saying my expectations was not to be below 500 at the All-Star break.
And you're right. That was no. Oh well, are you finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you're right. No one's expectation, especially coming off a high like we did with the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, we were the underdogs. Literally, nobody talked about us, even though we were winning. You feel what I'm saying? But just like it took them to blow a lead, we had to take that lead. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I said we was resilient.
You said we're resilient. We're not a dominant team. Okay, dominant teams.
Well, we wasn't. Let me make it clear. We wasn't dominant in that series. We destroyed the Knicks. I'm just talking about in that Sixers series. We wasn't dominant.
Okay, you're right. Okay, now as far as my thing is, I understand why people mad. Now the whole Matt Ryan situation, that's a whole different conversation because I don't blame Matt Ryan for our failures.
Well, he hasn't
had a line since I don't know when. He hasn't had a real defense since I don't know when. But we're talking about the Atlanta Hawks. Your channel is about the Atlanta Hawks.
You know what, Trey? You know what? Make sure I get your information because I'm gonna talk Falcons too later.
Of course. That's what's up. But it's like I never expected. Don't get me wrong. I'm mad about tonight. I didn't even finish watching the game. Once the third quarter hit and I seen we couldn't crack 10, we couldn't get below 10 for real. I was just like, man, and everybody's off. It was an off game. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I chucked it up to. You feel me? So it's just really like I don't understand why we as Hawks fans are going so deep into the situation. Because shit, I mean, to be honest, if we were to trade John Collins, who do you think would be not necessarily equal, but who do you think would make it worth trading John Collins? Because John Collins ain't a bad player. He's just not living up to the expectations that we have for him. You feel what I'm saying?
But you know what? Like, just like you finished?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. And that's why I made a video and it's titled John Collins is the Matt Ryan of the Atlanta Hawks. No matter what happens, people blame Collins. I'm not blaming Collins. I'm blaming the whole team. And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because if you go back, and I challenge you, when you get some time, start at beginning of January, right? Or you go back to December. Every loss, we allow teams to shoot above their three-point shooting average. And my thing is this. If I see that, one, does the coach see it? And two, is he going to do something about it? Come on, Trey, you know better.
Okay.
It's the NBA, bro. Why are we running a zone?
I mean, he trying stuff. Don't get me wrong. The zone has worked for us in certain situations. Am I wrong?
For very short period because they can shoot over the zone.
Right, exactly. But you got to think about what we got. Like I said earlier, we are offense heavy. We don't have many not even defensive minded players. You feel what I'm saying? We are very offense heavy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to work with what you got. In order for you to work with what you got, like, all right, one-on-one with Gallo, Herter, we already know damn near everybody on our squad can get beat off the ball one-on-one.
Pretty
everybody
much.
on our squad can get beat off the ball
Yep.
one-on-one, except for DeLon Wright and who else? Okongwu has shown a little bit of foot speed.
DeLon got beat many times today.
But DeLon
No.
is our
I'm not
best.
saying he can't be beat, but he gives us the best chance.
Yeah, but DeLon is our best defensive guard, hands down, easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, finish your point, Trey.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we're not a defensive team. Like they put that team together last year, like the Braves put that team together last year. You feel what I'm saying? Now you're right. We should have traded. We should have made some moves, but for what? For who? I mean, not for what, but for who? Like is there a guarantee we would have got quality players for what we wanted, or for what we were given?
Can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
And that's why I was saying we need to go find defensive-minded players, right? But I was saying it don't have to be a big time trade. We could have went and got Torrey Craig like the Suns did for the low. They didn't give nothing up to get him. We sitting on, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, we sitting on 4 first-round picks that we could have used to grab a defensive-minded wing or guard to help on the defensive side of the ball. Listen, we have no problem scoring the ball. We the number 2 efficient offense in the NBA. Like tonight, we scored 120 points. So any other NBA game, you score 120 points, you're supposed to win. You feel me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, and that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing every night. Even these teams are getting wide open threes and they hitting them. Why? When you're watching the game, them threes not even contested.
Disgusting me, man. I swear
not even contested. And then the boy Keldon Johnson, they let him get so hot. When they did contest it, he was still hitting them.
He was still. Whoa, my
and that's my complaint. And that's what I'm saying. What is Nate like? He got to start experimenting. Like I would have threw out Kevin Knox and gave him a burn, but like, hey, just to see what he could do. Just to see what he could do on the defensive end. I ain't saying, listen, let me make myself clear because I don't want nobody to assume anything. I'm not looking for nobody to score no points.
Right.
I'm looking for somebody who's defensive minded. Just like a Tony Allen. Remember Tony Allen for the Grid?
I remember Tony.
Like Patrick Beverly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I really believe that the Hawks, and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it again. I think we're a bunch of nice guys. That's what I think, man. I think we're a bunch of nice guys. And I think that, like Greg Popovich said, if we can't get any help, then the players we have now, we need some nasty. I need somebody on that court. Like I'm gonna keep it a G with you, my guy. I probably would have threw the ball at Keldon Johnson just to fuck with him. I would have got
I get where y'all coming from with Nate McMillan and how he addresses certain situations. He's not, aggressive at all. But it's just, I don't know, man. To be honest with you, we're all on the outside looking in.
Facts.
So I we'll never really know that. Like before we didn't find out that Cam Reddish wanted out until after he got traded.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like that's the perspective I'm coming from, or that's where I'm coming from when I'm thinking about what we can do. Now you were right, Knox. Why did we trade for him if we weren't going to waive him, trade him, or put him in some type of way? You feel what I'm saying? Like not saying he's a great defender or anything like that, but he's a better defender than what we got out on the court. You feel what I'm saying? Especially with us not needing points right now. You feel what I'm saying? We really look like the Nets, to be honest.
And you know what?
We can score, but we can't defend shit.
And to your point, somebody like a Knox, I think he might be on the last year of his contract. He looking to, put something on tape. Remember?
Exactly.
You play football, right? You play football? You play football?
I play football and baseball.
And that what they say? Hey, put it on tape.
I'm trying to tell you.
Put it on tape. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if I'm Nate, it don't hurt you to throw him out there and say, I need you on that defensive side. I need you to be in because he's trying to get some shit on tape. Because if we don't keep him, somebody else might see the tape.
Somebody else gotta get him.
And that's what I'm questioning when it comes to Nate. And I think that's analyst's point too. He was saying, bro, you running the same thing and it ain't working. And you're using the same personnel and it ain't working. Can we at least mix it up? So at the end of the day, we can sit there and say, you know what? He tried this, he tried that, he played him, it didn't work. We just suck, blah, blah, blah. We move on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my last point, when I'm up here complaining, I'm only complaining about this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Atlanta Hawks, bro.
And I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. I did come in kind of late on the conversation. It just sounded like we were just bashing our Hawks just way too much. You feel what I'm saying? Like, especially we're not talking about suggestions. We're just talking about how we did what we did wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, with the Knox situation, we need to. I mean, because you never know who's looking or who may hear something. You feel what I'm saying? So, shit, man. Like, if anything, if we're gonna complain, we gotta. My thing is with me and how I treat life. If we're gonna complain about something, we also got to talk about solutions. You feel what I'm saying?
The only problem is we, like you said, we are on the outside looking in.
Exactly.
So our solution, at the end of the day, like I was telling my homeboy and another group I'm in, I said, at the end of the day, bro, we all just fucking fans, okay?
Exactly.
And we just giving our opinion. But the funny thing is, we all want the same thing at the end. We just all got different ways of trying to get there.
Right.
But tonight, that was unacceptable, bro.
Man, tonight was just a horrible game, man. Like,
hold on, let me bring on Rashad. Let's see what Rashad got to say. What's good, homie?
He got me. Oh shit.
You good? You ready?
Yeah. Can you hear me, bro? Oh man. I ain't got much to say, bro. I got to take my girl out, man. Okay. I just wanted to jump on it. I just wanted to jump on and say two things. One, I love this, what you're doing. The shit is beautiful. I've been looking for Hawks content. So right now I'm up in Portland, Oregon. I've been looking for Hawks content. Oh yeah, that's what's up. I've been looking for Hawks content for about 3 years up here, bro. And then you popped up. You give it all day, every day, bro. I love that shit. Now,
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate
I want to defend my position on John Collins. It is not that he's a bad player.
What's your position first? State your position so everybody knows.
We have to trade John Collins. I said this when we beat Philly. As soon as the season ended, I was like, we have to trade Collins for Ben Simmons. I caught a lot of shit. Can I curse on him?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay. I caught a lot of shit. And now everybody seems to be on board with the Ben Simmons thing, even though it didn't hurt. It didn't happen. My problems with Collins is not that he's a bad player. My problem with Collins is we have Trae Young.
Okay.
Now Trae Young is not a defensive-minded player. You cannot have two leaders of your team that are deficient on the defensive end. You got to play balance. That's why I've been pushing for Okongwu to start. I was also pushing for us to trade for Ben Simmons before that. And that's all. Collins is a great finisher, but when you watch him on the wing, he really struggles to guard the wings. And what that does, I know it's a lot of Clint Capella hate, and I feel that he doesn't look right this year. But part of the reason is because when you have to put Clint on a wing that can handle the ball, that is not his strong suit. He needs to be on the weak side, guarding the corner three and protecting the rim. That's what he does.
Clint can't guard no wing players, man.
But we've been having him do that. You saw what Siakam did. By the way, thank you for the shout out, analyst. I told y'all Siakam was gonna eat, man, and what'd he do?
But let's keep it a buck, man. Siakam is an all-star. He's a champion. I expect him to eat. That's that. Listen, I expect superstars to get there. What I don't expect is for Gary Trent Jr. to run us for 33 points.
Hey, I've been watching Gary Trent since he was in the G League, bro. He a baller.
Yeah, but guess what?
We gotta do better.
Gary Trent averages 17 points per game, bro. If he was averaging 25, then that'd be different.
It'd be
Here go another example. Example, Rashad. When we played the Lakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was in the building, turned up.
There you go. Malik Monk lit us up.
Crazy.
And guess what else, Rashad? Go back to when we played LA in LA. Who else hit? Guess who hit us for 30 then? Malik Monk.
Yeah, I'm about to say Malik again.
So, and this is what I'm telling people, man. Listen, no, I promise you, bro. At first, I thought it was the rebounding. I'm like, damn, we can't control the boards. But then I was like, no, something else. So here I go. When on these weekends, when I'm bored, I'm digging through numbers. And I'm like, oh, we can't defend the three. So I go back and I look. Bro, that's why I be having this stuff memorized. That Laker game, bro. They were shooting. We gave up 70 points in the first half. Bro, they were shooting 50% from three, right?
Yeah, man.
The only reason
Almost
we came back in that game is because they got cold from three.
Yeah.
From three, bro. And guess what?
And they got cold, not defensive. They just started missing shots.
Bro, go back when we played Charlotte. In Charlotte, right? Charlotte shot like 20% from three. But they
not that
just
first
missed.
time.
They just missed. The shots was wide open.
Charlotte makes those shots, we lose by a lot.
I feel what you. I feel that. I understand that. What I'm saying is, like what you brought up with the Charlotte. Watch the first game when we lost to Charlotte, when they had all of their players out and we lost anyways. Like the problem is the rotations are off when you have a quote unquote wing like Collins offensively that can't stay in front of his man on the perimeter, but he also cannot protect the rim. You get what I'm saying? Collins can't bang,
blocker, bro.
He can't bang.
No, but he give weak side help. You know why?
But he can't bang. Watch what Randall does to him every fucking time,
bruh.
Watch what Bridges does to him. Every time.
So you telling me? Watch this though, Rashad. So you telling me when I go on my phone, pull up these numbers of Julius Randle in the playoffs against the Hawks?
No, watch the playoffs now. Watch what happened in the playoffs. Because the reason we beat the Knicks in the playoffs is because Hunter was the primary defender on Randall. And so what that did was that freed up Collins and Capella on the backside to double and triple him once he got the ball in the paint. So watch the last game. Okongwu was the one that was guarding him.
Okay, so my point is this, right? So you saying Collins, to me, that sounds like that might be a coaching issue. Because if I'm the coach and I know this guy plays better defense on this guy, I'm going to put that guy on him. I'm not going to say, you know what, John Collins, I know Randall finna run you for 30, but I need you to guard him. Why would I do that?
Because it messes up the rotations. Because now you have to put Capella on him, right? So now you have to put Capella on him, or Hunter on him.
Why you
and
can't
when
put
you put Hunter on him, you lose control of the penetrator.
But why you can't put Big O on him?
Because Big O doesn't start.
You have to make that coaching adjustment. Look, this is why Nate is so stuck in his ways, and that's why he got fired in Indiana. That's why he could never make it out the first round, because he went with the same stuff, same scheme. Because guess what? He never made situational adjustments. If I know that this one guy is beating us, and I know the only guy that I can put on that's going to slow him down is Onyeka, and we still start Clint, and then we let him go for like 20 in the first half, and then we finally, okay, let's put Onyeka on him. He does that consistently. He doesn't make adjustments. He doesn't make adjustments to the adjustments.
What's with the Clint hate?
Clint is slow-footed, and he can't move his feet.
It's no hate. It's just what we expect, and what
it's not hate.
The bar he set for himself.
It's not.
I love Clint.
Completely back.
It's
like,
not,
bro, you gotta live up to it, bro.
And see, Rashad,
I love
a
Clint.
problem. That's a problem that we have. Everybody got their favorite players. When at the end of the day, your favorite player should be the Atlanta Hawks. See,
I feel that.
I'm a Hawks fan.
Right.
Trust me. I love all the players, but at the end of the day, bro, if you gotta go, you got to go.
Gotta go.
I don't care if I mean, not counting goddamn Trae Young, obviously, but if you're Clint, Hunter, Herter, trust me, bro, I really like Collins. But if I could have, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. If I could have got Ben Simmons with Collins in the deal, I mean, it is what it is. First thing I'm saying, if I always try to put myself like I'm a real general manager. Right, so the first thing I'm thinking is, if I trade John for Ben, does that make my team better? Okay.
Along with giving up more pieces.
If the answer is yes,
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We talking about trading, but what, like, for the pieces that we want or the pieces that we need, like, what all are we gonna have to give up? We don't have any players that are great enough. I mean, it depends on what we want that can go one for one. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna either have to give up draft picks and some players and some extra players.
Yeah, but we got draft picks though. I think we got 6 first rounders in the next 4 years.
Yeah, it's up there.
We have
it's more than 4. I know it's more than 4
this year.
Yeah,
we
got so that's 7 because we got that one for your boy Reddish. But so like, and I get what y'all saying, and to a certain extent I agree. Like, it to me, it's about strategy more. Mm-hmm. And when you have, when you have a player that's defensive efficient, such as Trae Young, you really have to surround him with solid defenders that understand the rotations and can get to the corners and the back. The thing I like about Clint, we can trade him. I'm okay with it. But he is one of the top rebounders in the league. We've seen that.
Right.
And he's also one of the top rim protectors in the league. We've seen that. Now, can you replace him with someone cheaper like a JaVale McGee? Sure.
Yep.
But you have to have that established. One thing I tell you about Indiana coaches is their strategy a lot of times is playing defense inside out. So they typically protect the rim first, and then they spread out to the 3.
But
now, Rashad, that's what we got beat tonight. That's what we got beat tonight.
If you go look at the numbers, we not losing at the paint.
No, we're not.
Bro. But see, tonight what beat us is the penetration we allowed.
Yeah.
The penetration we allowed opened up the 3. And then we overhelp. We tend to overhelp. That shit gets on my nerves.
Yes.
That should be the Hawks model right there. Overhelp. Go ahead, analyst.
Well, I was just gonna say, whenever someone's penetrating, whenever someone's driving to the basket, all 5 of the guys come surround us.
Literally, all 5.
And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna kick it right back out, and they're gonna hit a 3. Or and then you got Clint or John or Herter running that at the 3-point line, trying to jump in the air. It's like you're already late. You overhelp. Stay with your guy. If they set the screen,
too late.
So let me ask y'all a question then. Who should we have gotten yesterday?
Yeah. Well,
I was looking at
depending on who's available.
I said Well, I didn't know this guy was available until after they traded him. But I'm sure Travis might have known. But I like the Craig kid that Phoenix picked up.
My dad told me that.
But who you
He a
giving up for?
defensive guy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we don't. And it's just my opinion. I know people be jumping on my ass when I say this, but we don't need scoring. We can score, bro. We just scored 121 points tonight.
That's fact.
We
So
can't
who
stop
we
the
giving up for
other
Craig?
team from scoring.
Who we giving up for Craig? And that's the thing.
I like
We
Trey's
can't just throw
question.
any. We can't just throw any and everything at these teams. We got to throw
I'm
something
giving
that's gonna
Collins.
be enticing. So
Collins for no.
I'm giving
But
Collins for everybody.
But
Let's-
like,
yeah,
wait a
We
minute.
got to get off that contract. We got to get off that
You're
contract.
right.
We
That
can go
bro, the contract not
We
even
have
bad.
to get off that contract.
It's
They
not a
gotta
bad
get something
contract, bro.
The contract isn't.
Let me
the
tell you what a
contract
bad
isn't even
contract
Porzingis'
is.
contract.
A bad contract is Russell Westbrook at
Yeah.
40 million.
Man, come on, man.
And-
Russ my guy. Come on.
And
Let's
he
with
got
the
a player
slander.
option. Watch this, Rashad. He got a
That's
player option for next year for 47.
And he
not
gonna take
making it.
And he gonna take
Listen,
it. You damn
I'm
right.
gonna tell you
He'll
another
be a
bad
damn fool
contract.
if he don't.
John Wall, 40
Yeah.
million. Player
Yeah,
option
he got
next
screwed.
year.
He got
And player
screwed. though.
option next year, 47 million. Those are bad Listen, 25 million, bro. You can move that. You can move 25, but the problem
Most
is this is the issue, though. This is the issue. Who you gonna trade Collins for? That's gonna make us better.
Better, exactly.
Well,
Not
Better.
a lateral
Hey,
deal.
bro, don't say Jeremiah Grant. Please don't say Jeremy Grant. Don't say that.
Yeah, don't.
So I'm a person. I believe in defense. I literally believe in defense wins championships. Like I'm not.
That's a fact.
Look
I'm
at the
not
Bucks.
somebody that really gets excited with the shooting and stuff. It's entertaining. But when you talk about like what you were talking about, like I want a championship. Defense wins championships. We all know that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
To me, it's not so much about getting a player to replace Collins as much as it is about making room for Onyeka at the power forward. Now,
see, you don't
Now-
want to give
I don't
See,
know
let me
about
tell
that
you
one.
something. Nah, Rashad. See, I know what you're doing, bro. You don't want to get rid of Clint. So you trying to get
I don't.
Clint-
You're right.
Clint has got to go.
You
Clint
don't want to
can't-
get rid of
Clint
Clint.
can't.
Clint. That's what it is.
Clint
You
can't-
doing your
Clint
Hey, watch,
Clint
I got
can't
a
make
question
free
for you,
throws
Rashad.
either.
I got a
He's
question
terrible.
for you.
He's
Since you're a
just
Clint
terrible.
supporter, right? Watch this.
Mhm.
DeAndre Ayton. You know, Phoenix didn't re-sign him. They didn't extend him yet, right?
Facts. That's facts. Yeah.
Would you do a sign and trade to where we sign Ayton to a max deal if we trade Clint to Phoenix? Would you do
I
it?
would not. I would not.
Oh my
Hell
god!
yeah.
Oh my
Hell yeah.
god!
What?
Hell yeah. In a heartbeat.
You wouldn't
Nah.
take Ayton over Clint?
I would give up any
Nah,
first.
I could-
I would give up any
couldn't,
first
man.
round pick I needed to. Clint. I mean,
See?
Ayton
I don't
is
trust
the number
Aiden.
one
I
overall
don't trust
pick.
Aiden.
You
I
don't-
follow Aiden since he was in college, man. I don't trust him on a young team.
He did, Clint. I mean, look.
I don't
you
trust
don't
him on
wanna
a
get-
young team.
See, that's your problem. See, you trying to build a whole team, but you
around
want to
Clint
keep Clint.
Capella. He'll
I'm
probably
trying to
trade
build
Trae
a whole
Young.
team around Trey and Clint. Yes, that's my strategy.
But Clint
That's my
don't give
strategy.
you, bro. But Clint is a okay. Let's see.
Okay, I'll tell you someone I would give Clint up for.
Who?
Miles
Please don't
Turner.
go outrageous.
Oh,
What?
my
Miles Turner.
God.
So you
Miles
would take
Turner.
Miles Turner, but you won't take
Oh,
DeAndre
bro.
Ayton? You know Ayton better, right?
No,
Exactly.
Aiden's not better.
I
Their
can't
team
take
is
Better
better.
center.
Yes,
Yes, he
Aiden
is.
is way better, but I'm
No,
not going to hate on
no.
Miles Turner. I'm
Hey,
not gonna hate on
hold
Miles
up.
Turner,
Somebody
though.
put the perfect quote for you, Rashad. You see that?
I did, let me check. I don't see it.
You can't
Lord
see it.
Jesus.
Hey, can you see it, analyst?
Rashad.
You see it,
Yeah, I can see it. I
Oh,
can
that
see it.
good. Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah,
I
he on
got-
that argue.
I might have had a little something, man. You know, it's
Hey,
legal
look,
out
all
here.
that
You
old
know,
man,
it's
man.
legal out here. I enjoy it, man. You know.
Y'all crazy. But hey, guys, hey, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Hey, like I said, hey, I got a job.
12 o'clock.
I gotta get up in the morning. But hey man, I appreciate all y'all for coming in, man, tapping in, voicing your opinions, man. You know, we go, hey, this shit gonna go. I'm guaranteed to do a post game. Except I might not be able to do one. I gotta look if we play this weekend, because I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. So I might not be able to stream. Well, I don't know. I can do it on my phone. I'll see if I can do it on my phone.
We play Sunday at 2.
Sunday at 2?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
I might be because it's my anniversary this weekend. So I'm gonna be
man, happy anniversary, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, so
I'm headed down that road. I'm about to get married in like a month. So
hey, good luck, man. Hey, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. You know, I ain't been married. I just only been married what? So Sunday it'd be 22 years.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Oh man,
I appreciate it. So yeah, man. Listen, this gonna be an everyday thing, man. Every game, I try to do a pregame, but usually I just do a video for that because that's usually my gym time. So I do a little video, but we're gonna definitely do post games though. So if y'all want to tap in, well, I know Rashad been here all the time, so now you got the link. So tap in when you want to tap in. Hope to catch you back up in here, Trey. I appreciate having you on.
Oh yeah,
Analyst, you know you always here, man. Analyst up in the joint every day. So and make sure, hey fellas, comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget, Analyst got a YouTube channel too, man. So make sure y'all tap in with him. You feel me?
Already.
And tap in with Rashad and Trey. I don't know if y'all got a YouTube channel. Y'all got channels?
Yep.
So
I ain't got one for sports.
Okay. So
no, it's not
tap
for sports. I'm an artist.
Okay, well, tap in with Trey, tap in with Rashad, man. Check them out. See if you like it. But it's your boys. We out. Disappointing loss, guys. We got our ass whipped. So on to the next. What Trey say? What's that hashtag? We move. So
we move, man.
We move to the next one. So I'll catch up with y'all. Y'all stay safe.
Move, John Collins.
Y'all be safe, man.
That's what I.
Move, Clint Capella.